What's going on, my guys? Welcome back to my channel. I am Garrett with Game of the Beach. Very excited to be here with you today. Let's see if we can get a second vampire. That's all I want is a second vampire. Let's find one. Come on. Second vampire, please. Second vampire, please. There we go. Okay. We're playing a little War Day today. Mana Drought. Okay, so I always feel like it's super important to just be pushing out pushing out mana as much as you can. Get a high-ranking vampire. Try to get as much mana as you possibly can, and then later on worry about setting your board up the way you want. Okay, if we look at our opponent, he's running the exact same deck as us, except he does not have vampire in there. He has Bombardier, which I think that's the more typical double slow deck that he's running that I would have run. Now it would have been months ago. But I'm chilling with Vampire. I only have Frost in here. And I'm really hoping that Vampire can make the difference for us today. But if you guys are enjoying this video, make sure that you guys are subscribed to the channel, like the video, and also check out those memberships because we got a lot of cool perks that I know you guys will enjoy, including the ongoing raffle for you to get your very own Mallard mug. All you got to be is a rare member for this mug for Season 15. And yeah, very excited about that. But we're playing a little war. We're hanging out. We got 30 seconds. I think a level 4 vampire will probably do the trick for right now. I remember in Drought, you also get a decent amount of mana when you kill the bosses. It's not just that you start off with a lot of mana and then you don't get a lot from monsters, but I think you also do get a decent amount from bosses. So we're going to try and take advantage of that. 1 second. Let's Snowflake at the last second here just to try and get a little bit of mana. We do have a rank 2 right here, which is great. We got a couple of Crystal Mancers, which is really good. We don't have any Frost. I know I combined out all my Frost, so I realized that, but you can see right here we got a bunch of mana. Okay, so let's do a little something. We can do I'm gonna start off with this. Okay, that's not what we want. We already got vampires. We don't need any more vampires. I want a rank 2 Ivy at the least next to a Hex. That rank 2 Hex preferably, but we'll see what we can do. So another Ivy. We're going to start rocking with our Snowflake. Let's get our Crystal Mancer up. Let's get our Ivy up right away. I don't know if we're ever going to do our other Vampire. It might be a little bit of a misstep from us. I might just do this right off the bat. I'll do that as well. Alright, I mean, not the greatest thing, but come on, Ivy. Oh, dang. Now we got 2 rank 3 Ivies, or 2 rank 3 Vampires. That is not what you want. 50 seconds. Our Frost is trying hard. Our board just looks really bad right now. Snowflake as soon as we can. I'll get my Ivy up as well. We've only got 3 Crystal Mancers. Next is Warlock. He's got Bombardier to help take out Warlock. We do not have Bombardier, so that'll be a little bit ugly. But if he comes down and hits our Vampire, honestly, I'll combine that out in a heartbeat. And I'll be looking for something cool to come out of it. I mean, I wouldn't be that mad, honestly. We can combine out anything on our board at this point. Let's get our Crystal Mancer up one time. I'll get our Hex up and our Frost up too, just because. And we're trying to get back to our Snowflake. Let's hit it one more time if I can. All right, that was huge for us. So much extra damage right there. That's why Ivy and Snowflake are so crucial together. Let's see if we can take this guy out. He's coming here. I'll do that. All right, I'll take that. That's okay. 180 to go through. I think we're in a decent spot. And there she is. All right, so let's try. I'll get my Hex up, my Ivy, Crystal, Frost. Okay, so I think our card levels are decent. He's actually having a lot of trouble with Warlock, which is great for us, because I didn't think our board was fantastic. But, it's taking out his units little by little, and he has no Crystal Mancers on his board. I still don't know if he'll take a hit. It's going to be close. But this is a perfect opportunity. If you guys want to catch me live, I do live stream right here on YouTube every Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'd absolutely love to have you guys there. Play with me, play against me, watch me play co-op or Rush for Glory, whatever the heck's going on. So he is going to take this out with just Ivies and Bombardiers. And he should have a decent amount of mana now. Yeah, there he goes. But he's got no Crystalmancers. But also, if you guys are new to this game, don't know what this game is, Rush Royale, okay? Use my link, creator code in the description to get you started in this game. Let's get our Hex up one time. I might do that. I don't really like that. I'll just do, I'll do this. Let's hit our... I'm gonna actually do this, because we don't really need our guys anymore. Alright, doesn't matter anyway. If that was literally anything, I would have been down. 30 seconds. We need to get back to our Snowflake. We're trying to hold on. This is where the double slow from him is so important. But neither of us have taken a hit, actually. I thought for sure he was going to take a hit in that last one. But he didn't end up doing so. Okay, we're doing okay. Take a hit, please! Please! 10 seconds. Let's Snowflake here. Let's try to make our way back a little bit. I think we should be able to take out this Warlock, but we're going to be pretty similarly. So we've actually got 300,000 more HP on ours than his. I can't combine that out because we've only got the one. But we've got a lot of Crystalmancers. 1 mil, 900. Come on, Frost. Trigger. There you go. I don't know if we're going to be able to get back to our Snowflake. I'll combine that out. There we go. It's going to go back up, but I do have my Snowflake to use. Come on, baby. 300. Ooh, it was close, but we did it. All right. Do a little bit of this action. I'll do that. All right. I don't need any of these guys. Let's go here. Maybe we can find a... I like our board a lot, honestly. There's a Hex for us. Wow, that's a beautiful Hex, actually. I'll do this as well. We've got a ton of Ivies. We have Ivies on Hexes. 1 mil that he has to go through, so he is going to take a hit here. And now we literally just have to survive through this wave, and we should win. Unless it's Tamer, I suppose. But surviving this wave is going to be really, really difficult. So, Warlock again. We used all our mana. At least we've got 2 rank 2 Frost. That's honestly so, so helpful. But I'm scared. I'm definitely terrified. We're going to have to survive as long as we can. I'm wondering if I should use my Snowflake. I can't use it anymore. I can't use it anymore. I gotta wait until the very, very end to use my Snowflake now. I gotta use my Frost here. I hope my Hex does more. Hex, trigger, my man. Come on. Look at him stunning things. They're so much further on our board than his. Please do something. Please. 20 seconds, 19 seconds. Can we hold on for 15 seconds? 65 right there. Take that guy out. Take that guy out. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6. Snowflake. 1. And I think that we have done it. We leveled up our Crystalmancers to max right there. Let's see if we can take this guy out. I'm going to let that guy hit. 2.4, 2.3. He's still got no Crystalmancers on his board. This is madness. We're trying to take it out. He's hitting me with a good game. It's early. Oh, and he actually ends up disconnecting. Hit him with the good game. Whoo! I don't really know if Vampire made that big of a difference, but he could not find Crystalmancers for the life of him. He let's check the stats. 1646, level 12 Ivy. I mean, that's the same. We pretty much have the same card levels, except my Frost is 9 and his is 7. And other than that, yeah, his crystal was higher, but he didn't find any crystals throughout the entire game, so it is what it is. That's our first sandal used. That was a super long battle, so I don't know how many battles we're actually going to be able to get through. But we're going to find out. All right, so now we're going up against the Shaman Spammers, which They love this this game mode here, and we've got Tribunal, so this is going to be a little bit interesting. We're going to try... It's going to be tough to level up our Vampire and combine everything out, so I think I'm going to be more concerned with just filling our board and combining as Shamans come. We'll also try to drink coffee and stare at my phone at the same time. It's super awkward. Alright, let's just do that. We don't need him. I think we've got a pretty good opportunity here to level up our Vampire, so let's do that. I really don't want to have too many people on our board and be still spending mana past a minute left. And the nice thing about this deck is we do have Ivy in here, so right there is a perfect example. With our Ivy, it makes Shaman really, really tough to take us out in the first wave. As long as we can keep an Ivy, we're in a decent spot. So let's see, we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 units on our board. I'm assuming he's gonna come down and spam me either right before Tribunal or I don't know, midway through. Since we've got Ivy and Snowflake, 40 seconds, so I was going to level up my Vampire again, but let's hold off. We'll do that. Alright, so our board looks fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units on our board. I don't think he's going to spam anymore. And I'm absolutely fine with what our board looks like. Honestly, a pretty decent start. Shaman will forever be scary, okay? Because we absolutely need to get our board set up decently before we're actually in a good spot for the rest of the game. But as soon as we're okay and we're set up, and it's wave like 2 or 3, and he can't spam as much, then we're in a really good spot. So he's gonna come down and spam me. I can't do anything about that. 1 sec. Oh, Snowflake! Did I get it? Yeah. Okay. Alrighty. He's gonna do that. Spam as much as we can. We do have Ivies and stuff. We don't have a ton of mana actually, but after this Tribunal, we should have a decent amount. So here we go. So he's going to come down and spam me. I'm just going to try and combine out as much as I can. We've only got our 1 Vampire, so let's just do that right off the bat. That's fine. Okay. I'm going to go this way. Let's actually come down. I'm going to wait. 20 seconds. Let's use our Snowflake right there just to help out a bit. We've got a couple of rank 1 Crystalmancers. There's another Crystalmancer. Couple of Frosts. Our board doesn't look great. It's just not that leveled up. But at least we have a decent variation. So let's start ranking up some of our units here. Here he comes again. Crystalmancer level up. Just trying to make sure that I'm ready for whatever he's hitting me with. And we'll use our Snowflake as soon as we can. And maybe we can even get 2 more Snowflakes out. That would be great. I might even do... Okay, I'll just leave that one. 43 seconds, 42. Let's do our Ivy. I'll do that. And I'm actually going to... Well, I was going to come down here. I'm going to come down here at some point just to try and get something next to that Hex. Let's actually get our Hex up one time. But I really want to make sure that our board is full for Tribunal. He's rocking a Trainer, and we're actually in an awesome spot now. And they're getting right to the end of his board for 20 seconds. He is going to stop it. I didn't even know if he was going to... Oh, he found a rank 4 Boreas. Come on, don't heat up. Yeah, let's go. Hit him with a good game. That's exactly what we needed to see right there. With the time that we have, now we can get another game in, guys. We can get another game in for this video, which is amazing. 2 wins right there. Let's jump into our 3rd and probably final of the video. And so far, so good. I'm actually liking this deck. It's working better than I thought. And I did just level up my Ivy. I think it was 11. I leveled it up to 12. And we're going up against another Shaman deck. So just because it's a Shaman deck and we just beat a Shaman deck, literally that means nothing to me. At least it's tamer. That's amazing for us that it's tamer. Because every Shaman player is a little bit different. I don't think any Shaman deck is ever very easy. We haven't found an Ivy yet, right? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 units on our board, none of which are Ivies. He's actually rocking Vampire also, which is interesting. There's an Ivy, and actually, now that I'm thinking about it, maybe it would have been good not to have an Ivy, because Vampire could have been doing work. But But yeah, I like that it's not Tribunal, but we're not taking this Shaman player for granted, okay? You never know how it's going to go, so you just got to be careful. We got an Ivy, we got a couple of crystals, couple of vampires, we got one Frost. His vampire is already 3, we just got ours to 2. But I think we're in an okay spot. Gonna keep on filling the board. I feel like that's always, those are the two things that you almost always need when going up against Shaman. You need to fill your board, and you need to have a decent amount of mana. That's pretty much it to me, okay? If you can, and those are easier said than done, absolutely, I agree with you. But if you can do those things, at least when they come down and spam you, you can make a couple of plays, and it should be okay. So another vampire is actually absolutely fine, because we're not worried about Tamer. We're not worried about all this other stuff. Let's keep filling our board, just so when he comes down, we can keep combining out. Hit one of those vampires. I want to combine those out. Thank you. Alright, that's fine. You hit one of those guys again. 24, 23 seconds. He's going to come down again. Can't do anything. Oh, I could have combined those out completely, but keep one vampire on our board, I guess. So our board doesn't look awesome, but we do still have an Ivy. We do have a couple of Crystal Mancers to help out also, which is great. Okay, we'll just do that. 3, 2, 1. Snowflake just to help out a bit. And our board is pretty empty. Our board is definitely pretty empty. I'm going to leave him to hit that. He's got a rank 4 and a rank 3 vampire, which is pretty good for us. I'm going to do our vampire once and then try to fill our board a little bit. Hopefully that little bit of investment right there will do us good. And Tribunal is next, which is always scary, guys. Tribunal, I hate Tribunal coupled with Shaman. It's just tough. But we've got to get another unit on our board, and we desperately need to level up some of our units here. So let's do our Snowflake. Let's get our Ivy up. Even though we only have a rank 1 Ivy, it's still super important. I'm going to do my Crystal Mancer next. And at least we got a couple of Frost to help slow things down. I mean, our board looks okay. He's only got rank 1 Boreases. They're only at level 2. But our board doesn't look great either. Like, imagine if his board looked the way it does and he did as much spamming as he did, but those rank 4 and rank 3 vampires were Boreases. I mean, it's just luck of the draw sometimes. I'm going to hit my Frost one time, hit the Snowflake. Come back a little bit. That was really, really great. We do have Tribunal, so I don't want to use too much mana. So I think that's the last bit of mana that I'm going to use for this wave, just to try and come back a little bit. Our Ivy, man. Our Ivy is just carrying right now. He's copying his Boreases. You honestly love to see that, because that means he's panicking a little bit. If he needs to do that, that's fine. Up, here he comes. Combine out. Rank 4 Shaman, you absolutely love to see it. 10 seconds, trying to get back to our Snowflake. They're getting around his board. They're not going to take a hit. 5, 4, 3, Snowflake. Oh, he is going to take a hit. Take another one. Gosh. All right, I'm not even going to touch my board right now because I don't want to. All right, let's just combine out there. We do have a couple of Crystal Mancers, so we might be able to take this guy out. 200... 100, let's go. And he's got to go through 400. Not sure if he's going to be able to. Doesn't look like he is. And there is a GG. Hit him with the good game. Guys, this deck clearly works pretty good against Ivy. Maybe Ivy is secretly the Shaman killer. Okay, you just need to put Ivy in your deck and everything works out. So that was 3 sandals right there. 3 wins in a row. I'm going to finish out the 2 other games outside of this video. But if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure that you guys are subscribed to the channel, like the video, and also check out those memberships, and I will check you guys out in tomorrow's video.